What's up, everybody? This is SymphoniaFan64 here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy I: Dawn of Souls. In the last part, we finished up exploring the Whisperwind Cove and reached the final boss floor. So in this part, we're going to be fighting the last boss that resides in this dungeon, and then after that, we'll be continuing on with finishing this game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are that close to finishing this game. So let's not waste any more time. Let's head on. So, just to make sure I'm ready for everything, I'm just checking to make sure I'm okay. I am, and we're gonna go down here. So, yeah. And there's that blue iconic flame sprite, and, I'm gonna go talk to it. And we're going to be going up against Deathgaze. Now, Deathgaze is a boss you should not underestimate. He's practically the strongest boss in this dungeon. Obviously, assuming as he's the last boss we're going to be fighting in this dungeon. So, it just makes perfect sense. So, let's talk about a little bit of strategy, shall we? So, Deathgaze will cast a lot of devastating spells, which include, but are not limited to, Death, Kill, and Dispel. But if your stats are high enough, those spells won't even barely hit you. But be warned, because he also casts some other spells that I'm not sure about. Pretty much the strategy to beat him is he is an undead enemy, which means cast the Diaja and Firaga spells. If you want to, you can cast Holy and Flare just to get the fight done faster, but I want this fight to last, you know, I want to talk. Stuff like that. So, excuse me, I'm going to do... Do I have any Hermes shoes, right? Do I have any Hermes shoes? Do I? Yes, I do! I have Hermes shoes. So I'm going to use those instead of wasting my time having Logan cast haste. So yeah, and I'm just going to have Felicia cast Diaja, and Logan cast Firaga. So, holy shit, there's that huge fucking attack that I was warning you guys about. Again, like I said, do not underestimate this boss. So, yeah. So, I guess I'm just gonna be continuing on this while, I do this battle. I'm just gonna keep on talking, so, yeah. How you guys all doing? I'm doing pretty good. And I'm just gonna use those Hermes shoes on myself. Have Logan use them on me. Yes, Kiraja cures quad 9 in health, which makes total sense because my health only stays in the triple digits. Makes perfect sense to me. Dude, there he goes with Dispel. So, like I was saying, my day's going pretty well. Except for the part about my job sucks. Mostly the reason why I haven't been doing a part lately. Sorry about that, guys. Very busy with life stuff. Job sucks. And all that stuff. And feel like I got ripped off on a game on Steam because I can't get it to work. Yeah, you'll probably figure that out if you watch my good friend Eccentric Gamer's Limbo finale. You'll probably figure that out. Because I just can't get this game to work, and I don't know why. The game in question is Doom 3 BFG Edition, and I probably have a faint idea what's going on. And pretty much Kira was a bad idea. Should have stuck with Kira, assuming as Stefki's is just loving to scratch me. And that was a nice damage count there, Joel. That was a nice quad damage. That was beautiful. And this guy isn't as hard as say for instance Omega. I'm not gonna let I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let that go. And now he decides to attack Joel. Well, at least he stopped attacking me. That's a good sign. And Joel's low on health. So that's always wonderful. But like I was saying about Doom, if any of you guys can figure this out, I start up the game, and it asks me, oh, do you want to run this stuff, and all that stuff. Then my screen will flicker, and there he goes with death. And this is what death looks like. This is what death looks like. And it misses, because my stats are too high. Another good quad numeral damage there, Joel. I'm very proud of you. But, after it asks me whether or not I should run this program on my computer, and I say yes, my screen will flicker, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play this game, and then it cuts back to my desktop with this little command window, and at the top it says, unable to initialize OpenGL. Like I said, I have no idea what this means or anything. I'm not good with computer talk or anything. But, if any of you guys can figure this out, please tell me. I think it may be the reason my drivers are outdated and I just need to update them. Or the fact that I can't run this game, period. And that pisses me off because I really wanted to play Doom. It's a classic game. Everyone should play Doom. And there he goes with Kill, and this is what Kill looks like. And who's he going to go after? And it was going after me, and it misses. You know, for a guy called Death Gaze, because my stats are very high, he's hardly doing jack shit tonight. Talk about a typo in name. I mean, sure, at one point he was dangerous, but now I'm just beating the ever-loving shit out of him. I forgot to mention how much HP this guy has. He has like at least like 30,000. So he has like 5,000 less than Omega and Shinryu. But again, don't underestimate this guy. Otherwise, you'll take it up the bunghole. I'd say train a lot before taking on these guys, or taking on any of the secret dungeon bosses. And Logan cockblocks. Though I think, like Omega, this guy's not knowing the meaning of the word die! I mean, Jesus Christ, you should be dead already. Holy fuck. But, yeah. And if you're asking me, I should probably just contact Steam, like, oh, get a Steam ticket and get a refund. I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, well, I'm not sure because I got this game last weekend before I went up to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Yes, I went to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra last weekend. It was an awesome show. Never a dull moment when you go to see them. They were awesome. Around the holidays, they were an awesome holiday. I'm actually thinking about doing a special episode dedicated to those guys. And I'm about to die. I just realized that. Well, pretty much I'm trying to pay attention while I play this game at the same time. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me, Death Gaze. I take back everything I said. Stop it! But, yeah. I got this game last Saturday. And I'm afraid I'm just going to get a big no, you can't get a refund unless you contact us 24 hours prior. And I think that's kind of bullshit, in my opinion. And now he goes after Logan, and Logan's gonna die. And that was a nice quad hit for me. And Joel puts the nail in the coffin! Like he always does. He outshines us all. And as a reward for beating Death Gaze, we get the Lightbringer. Now, unfortunately, I can't equip this sword to anybody because I do believe the sword can only be equipped to the Red Wizard, which means this is the strongest sword for a Red Wizard. But as you can see, when used in battle, it casts Holy. So this is a sword that I really want, an item you really want to keep. So, first of all, I'm going to heal up. Well, actually, how many expeditions? I have 5. Yeah. Problem solved. So I'm going to go here. Now, I'm going to say this. Before you exit out here, go through this door, and there's a treasure chest right here. And opening it, you get the Ultima weapon. Yes, the Ultima weapon. Now, this sword is a pretty strong-ass sword. Once you have this sword, you're practically broken. Because, I gotta show you this. I got to show you this. The Ultima weapon is a sword that is bound to its wielder's HP. I'll explain that later. But, guess who can equip it? Just guess. Knight? Yes. The Knight can equip it. The Red Wizard, yes. But, it can actually be equipped to everybody! Everybody who has, achieved their advanced class, at least. So, yeah. Everybody can wield the, Ultima weapon. So, if you're that kind of guy who wants to just go through this game to get, like, 4 Ultima weapons, you're more than welcome, although I'm happy with just 1. Because there's, like, at least... I think there's 2 swords that can be equipped to anybody, and the Ultimate Weapon is 1. So I'm going to give the Ultimate Weapon to myself, which greatly boosts my attack. Now, I'm going to explain how the Ultimate Weapon works. Pretty much the Ultimate Weapon, like I said, is the strongest sword within the game. The reason why is because it's bound to the user's HP. So, if you notice where my HP is, it's 414, means it's kind of low, which means I'm going to do some moderate damage. But once it gets to that 999, whoo-hoo-hoo! You can bet I'm going to be doing quadruple numbers. So, yeah, this is a pretty good sword, and I would recommend getting it. Because, trust me, after getting it, the game's just practically beat. You practically won the game. Because this sword is practically the strongest weapon in the game, hence the name, Ultima Weapon. Not going to go too much on the Ultima mythos right now, because, yeah. So, yeah, taking this portal, you can leave the Whisperwind Cove. Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're done. That's it of the Secret Dungeons. I hope you had a fun ride. I mean, this was a good ride to do the Secret Dungeons before finishing up the game, but now it's time to head over to the final dungeon of this game. So yeah, in the next part we will be entering the final dungeon of the game, and hopefully we'll be finishing up by the end of this month. So yeah, it's been a long part, but we're almost done. Just a few more parts and we're done. I'm happy. Are you? Well, as I always do, I'm going to end it off here, and I will see you all in the next part. But until then, this is SymphoniaFan64, signing off. See y'all next time.